Welcome to the University High School streaming concert. Everybody out there in YouTube land, UHS, say hi. Hi. We hope you enjoy the concert tonight. We have lots of entertainment for you. To begin our concert, we're going to start with our freshman concert band here. And let's welcome to the stage our student teacher, Mr. Jonathan Angelis. Another round of applause for our freshman concert band and Mr. Stanley Glasser. The next piece of the concert band will be performing for you tonight is Fate of the Gods. It's a big epic tone poem about the warring of two mighty Greek gods, which none of our UHS students know anything about, right? You guys know anything about the Greek gods? Sorry, Latin department, just kidding. All right, so here's the next piece. This is Fate of the Gods. that piece. One more round of applause for our freshmen. These are freshmen. Freshmen! Give a round of applause for our freshman group. Now, I know all of you at home on YouTube right now are excited, so it's time to share the link and get everybody going. We're going to switch over to a quick commercial, and on that there's going to be a QR code. So if you still haven't gotten the program, you can scan the QR code, get the program, and we'll be right back with our Symphonic Band.
Not all students went to rigorous college preparatory high school.
Where 98% of graduates go on to college.
And where class sizes are small for more personalized learning.
Not all students are dedicated to instrumental and choral music.
Advancing in science or math.
Or being academically challenged.
For those who are, University High School is for you.
Located at Fresno State lies a free public charter school whose unique curriculum advances students and prepares them for a successful future.
It's so great to get a chance to tell the UHS story. And one of the things that you have to remember is that we began in the year 2000. And at the year 2000 was right when the Harry Potter series was gaining traction. And basically the trajectory of the ascendancy of the Harry Potter series and the trajectory of the ascendancy of University High School are inextricably intertwined. You can't separate the two of them because one of the most significant impacts that the Harry Potter series had, especially on young people, was that reading became cool again. And because of the nature of University High School and the PR that we'd put out before to start up the school had a natural appeal to students who were already avid readers and who happened to be, for the most part, Harry Potter fans or even fanatics. And as a result of that, we started very early on. Like first year, we started a Harry Potter Club, which endured until 2013. Once after all of the, books had been released, after all the movies had been made, obviously, eventually, the interest was still there, and I still find it in our students, but, it waned. But as a result of that, so many of the decisions that were made early on in the school are linked to Harry Potter. So, in other words, the school colors that came about, the black for the Hogwarts robes and the red and the gold, which were the Gryffindor colors. And these things were decided upon by consensus of students and faculty and board of trustees. It was everybody. We were like one big family, and we were making decisions that were going to impact the culture of the school from then on. So that was one of them. And of course, then the big one was the school mascot, because the school mascot had to be the Phoenix, because of the symbolism of the Phoenix in the Harry Potter series and the symbol of it, in classic mythology. So, it kind of both of those, the idea of something rising up out of the ashes. And here we were beginning a brand new school, a brand new adventure, predicated on some pretty innovative thinking. So as a result of that, when we were discussing all of these things and making these kinds of decisions, that's what came to the fore. And so it carried us through those first few early years as we were going on. Then, of course, comes the school slogan, the motto of the Ad Astra per Aspera. And, the original quote was by Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers of Imperial Rome, but he had said it as per aspera ad astra. And in that original form, it is the slogan, the motto of the Spanish Air Force. And so that's out there. This is not something we just kind of invented from whole cloth or said, let's translate this. It was already there. And in fact, it exists in the Ad Astra per Aspera, the one we use, because it's the state motto of Kansas. Amongst other things, and worldwide, there are corporations and governmental agencies that have that exact quote, either in the original Seneca version or in the version we have adopted at University High School. And it just seemed to be a logical thing to have a school motto that was in Latin, since Latin was one of the foundational cornerstones of the curriculum at University High School as being something essential to a quality liberal arts education.
Welcome Symphonic Band set now. You got to catch us while we were tuning just a little bit. All right, hopefully you all got the program, so we can actually see what pieces we're playing as well too, but we'll tell you the next piece we're going to perform for you with the Symphonic Band conducted by our student teacher, Mr. Jonathan Angelis, is Flourishes. Let's welcome to the stage Mr. Jonathan Angelis. Let's give another round of applause to the Symphonic Band and Mr. Angelis up here. Now, all of you at home can see all the craziness going on in the back over there. These are all the percussionists. Can you believe how many percussionists we have? What do we have, 21, 22 of you guys back there? Goodness gracious. And in order to wrangle all these people, we have a wonderful percussion director here at University High School, and I'd like to thank her personally and also give a round of applause, Miss A.B. Gomez. Ms. Gomez will be taking donations. No, I'm just kidding. So, actually, a couple of things. Firstly, our advanced percussion ensemble actually went up to the All-State Convention this last February and performed as one of the top 5 ensembles in the state of California. Not one of the top 5 percussion ensembles, one of the top 5 instrumental ensembles. So competing against orchestras and bands and you name it, they were chosen to go up and perform at CASMIC at the All-State Convention. So what an honor. We're going to give them a round of applause. Ms. Gomez and our advanced percussion ensemble. Give them a round of applause. So if you're a percussionist, don't apply to, no, I'm just kidding. Secondly, on stage, on the 20th, in the back of the program on the last page, our next concert is going to be on March 20th, and that's going to be here at the Fresno State Concert Hall. And we'll be live this time, so all of you home at YouTube will be able to come in and watch our percussion ensemble. So make sure that you're here on March 20th for the percussion ensemble concert. All right, our second piece that the Symphonic Band is going to play for you tonight is Digital Prisms. thank you. One more round. And at home, you gotta be clapping. One more round for the Symphonic Band. We're going to take another short intermission, so it's time to go get some popcorn. We can smell it here in the concert hall already. So just give us a moment, and we'll be back with the chamber choir.
At the end of each semester, there is a 2-week elective session. The elective session is designed to allow students to explore their interests and broaden their knowledge. In most cases, students take one class for 6 hours or 2 different classes for 3 hours each day. From sailing to speech and debate, University High School offers a variety of classes that are both fun and instructive for the students.
So primarily in this elective, basically what we do is we just debate on a bunch of world topics affecting the current status quo right now in the United States and both across foreign nations as well. I know a bunch of people in here are just preparing their speeches as well for next year, and basically what we're doing is we're preparing for a better and more competitive year to come. I like that we can devote so much time and effort into a bunch of our events in a single block of time rather than devoting after school hours into this sort of thing where I know a lot of us have busy schedules outside of class as well.
So what we do for academic is basically we get assigned a big binder that's about 3 to 5 inches, and it has about 7 topics that ranges from art history to language and literature to economics to social science to actual science, and then we have the extra 3 subjects, which is speech, interview, and essay. So it's a lot of indulging a bunch of information and eventually getting tested on it all in one day, and it's very tiresome.
For the first 45 minutes, we go through a guided meditation, and then we might watch a video about economy, like alcohol or drugs. For the last hour, we might be researching, doing a chapter review, a textbook that we're reading through and stuff, yeah.
In Pinterest, it's also called Crafting with a Purpose. So we basically go on Pinterest and look at the things that we want to make and like do creative stuff with our time. I like that it's part of my hobby, so I get to do what I want while making things for other people, like donations, like little baby booties or like bunnies and things that I want to make.
So in this elective, I'm in the theater production. She's running sound for our theater production. And basically we put a show together in 2 weeks. And it actually turns out really good, despite that nobody else anywhere does it like this.
It's really fun.
It is.
It's stressful, but it's my kind of stress.
Like, you can't do it anywhere else. For us, it's more independent. We have to learn our lines ourselves. We have to learn the music more so on our own, and then we come together and we kind of just piece it together. And it happens really fast, and it is really stressful, like Layla said, but it really is an experience to have.
So painting, we're focusing specifically on watercolor. So instead of oil, you're just using paint and water as a tool to kind of paint your canvas. What I like about watercolor is that the colors actually, they blend together really well. So when you put a little water and 2 colors together, it'll make a completely new color, and it's usually really pretty.
In the yearbook elective, I am editor-in-chief along with Aaron Vasquez. In yearbook, we choose a theme, and then we also choose who it's going to be dedicated to. And basically, I am the one that everything gets finalized.
Well, first, the instructor gives you a logic concept, so like explanation, logic, analysis.
Basically, what he does is he gives us like an introduction to this whole new tool we can do with Java and HTML both. It's kind of cool. It's like something that seems simple, but it can go a long way.
Together, we are learning how to do American Sign Language, and it's really to help also raise awareness about the deaf community and to be more accommodating to the deaf people in our general vicinity. It's something I like about all language courses, but it's very immersive. We're not supposed to be talking like we do, but we're not supposed to be talking out loud. And it's very nice to be just sort of in a place where the only thing that's happening is what you're trying to learn.
For the Kepler elective, we think about creative ways on how to have 2nd to 4th graders learn about like just simple machines or anything.
We're given a topic, and what we do is that we come up with a whole lesson plan
and how we're going to be carrying it out, what materials we need, and then we go over to Kepler Elementary School.
In the biking elective, every day we take a different route out from Fresno State. Usually we go, first couple of days we went about 18 miles. Out here I get to make up for some lost time exercising that during the school year I normally wouldn't have.
Well, we play all kinds of sports. We play basketball, volleyball, badminton. We go to the bowling alley and bowl and play pool. I really like it because we get to like challenge each other and like make up teams and points, and I don't know, it's really fun.
Basically we have 3 teams. 2 teams play a game of cricket together while the team that's not playing usually umpires, stays active by stretching.
Welcome back, everyone there in YouTube homeland. Let's welcome to the stage our chamber choir, directed by Mr. Matthew Haltom. I don't know about you, but I think you want to join choir. You did a great job. It was wonderful. All right, we will be right back. We have one more ensemble to perform for you, so don't go away. for you tonight. This is the Wind Ensemble. Let's welcome them to the stage, shall we? We're going to start out with a fantastic, fun piece for you tonight. This is Joropo, it's a Venezuelan dance. I know some of you at home were dancing to that Venezuelan dance today. I can hear it. I can hear it through the TV there, through the YouTube. I'm 100 years old. The next piece we're going to perform for you is Blue Shades. This is by Frank Ticheli. Now, Frank Ticheli is a concert band composer. He was a professor at the University at USC, at the Performing School of Music, and wrote lots of great works. This is not a jazz piece, per se, is what he would suggest. It is not based on the blues scale, but it is based all on jazz idioms. And so as he was putting the piece together, he was thinking of all sorts of different shades of blue, whether those are dark or light or any other sorts of colors. And so we're going to hear in his piece all the different styles of jazz and all the sort of different sounds of different blue shades, including a soloist from our principal clarinetist over here, Kyle. Let's give him a round of applause to start with. Kyle. So this is Frank Ticheli's Blue Shades. Can we actually bring our conductors back down? Let's get Mr. Angeles, Mr. Haltom, and Miss Gomez. Where are these people? Come on, they're amazing. All of you at home right now, make sure you pull up that program and look at all of the amazing things that we're going to be having as concerts coming up pretty soon. Percussion ensemble concert, more band concerts, choir concerts, jazz band show choir, all sorts of stuff. And not only that, but all of your students are also working on all their academics, all of their extracurricular things. I think there's a volleyball game tonight. What don't we do here at UHS? Football. Let's have one more round of applause for all of our amazing conductors up here. Thank you, of course, to our administration. Everybody at home for watching tonight. It's been amazing. Please share our YouTube channel out there in the world so everybody knows what UHS is doing. But most importantly, the person who was able to make this all happen, he's sitting over here, and I'm sure he's going to hide, but we're going to thank Mr. Michael Bird, our tech guy. Thank you all again for attending tonight. It's been such a wonderful concert. I can't wait to see the fun, wonderful comments on our YouTube channel. And I can't wait to see you all at our next live concerts. Thank you again for coming tonight. Thank you.